African people, I usually don't like to turn on my camera when I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling now because I don't trust myself. See, genuine is not very nice, but she can be very nice too. And all these years of suppressing myself so I can fit in, so I can make people happy, have taken its toll. No, I don't suppress anymore. Well, I try not to. On the weekend, I had a situation where I had to suppress. Yeah, because I still know how not to take the attention away from what is important. So I had to do a little suppressing on the weekend. But today, I'm not sure how this is going to go. For all of you people, and when I say you people, I'm talking about everyone in general. For all you people in the world who like to come and tell black people how they're supposed to behave, what they're supposed to say, it's for that reason why sometimes I see black people behaving badly and I still justify their behavior. That's one of the reasons why I love dancehall, because it's rebellious and it spits in the face of decency, good church moral value people. It spits in their face because what it does is expose the undercurrent lies and hypocrisy that exist in our world, in our society. Most persons that go to church, there's a dance hall in them. When you take a look at them dancing in the church and winding up and gyrating, they got dance hall in them. Yeah, just waiting for the right music. If the pastor was to make a mistake, and not mistake, but deliberately switch that music, you would catch them. Oh my God, I love it. I love seeing people get real. Anyway, I'm not bothering the church people today. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about, some comments that I get online, whether from my videos or maybe comments that I've left elsewhere. And the one that I want to address today, and I'm going to post that video so you can watch it. A gentleman from, I'm not sure where, went to Jamaica and he wanted to talk to the Maroons. Now, I think I've introduced a little bit of that on my channel before, and you can do your own research. But of course, the Maroons were the first free blacks in Jamaica who helped other persons who were, in bondage to escape and live free. They fought the British people, with one of their leaders being Nanny of the Maroon. If I was going to be a warrior or a revolutionary fighter, Nanny is my heroine, or heroine, or whatever how you pronounce it. But I want to be like Nanny, not just for her great military style, but because of her power. She was a powerful Obia woman. If I was going to be somebody, if I was going to practice African spirituality, I'd want to know what Nanny knew, and I would use it. Anyway, back to the topic. So this gentleman, I'm not sure, I don't remember, no disrespect to him, don't remember where he's from, but he did a documentary about the Maroons. And now I always welcome people wherever I see people from. It doesn't matter which corner of the earth you come from and you visit my country, you're welcome. You can enjoy yourself, go to the resorts, hang out on the beach, try to get to know the people. That's great. No problem. That's how we ought to be. But I have a big problem with our people. And this incident I talk about on the weekend, I think I might talk about it not in details, but in another video, how we are. I sat in that room filled with black people, and as usual, always doing my observation, and I noticed 4 distinct groups of black people. Those who think they have and they don't have, those who have nothing and feel like they're nothing, those who live on pretense and feel they're better than other persons, and those who just give up on feeling anything. With those persons on the weekend, and I watched and I was disturbed and fascinated at the same time. I have fully given up on people my age, down to perhaps the age of 25. Completely give up. I don't think it is possible to alter the minds of these individuals. Going forward, it's the young persons that I hope that I'm going to appeal to. Young African people, young babies, young children, their minds are young and fresh. Those are the ones. We are a lost cause. Our age up to 30. If you don't already have a mind, a revolutionary mind in terms of changing who you are and how you view things and understand who you are as an African person, you're doomed. There's no changing you. That's a waste of time. Just work with the young people. Again, I digress. Like I said, I turn on the camera. I'm not sure where I'm going with this. But back to the man again. Went to Jamaica to film a documentary. He wanted to know more about the Maroons. And as I said, I have no issues with that. But what I saw in that video and the comment that I left has comments coming to me daily. And I have no regrets. Him coming there to try to find out about the Maroons is not a problem. Curiosity is what gets individuals around the world to go find out secrets and whatever. But there was a part in the documentary where the guy asked one of the Maroons, or descendants of these people, why were you blowing their bang? What is that? And you'll see in the film, a bang was a form of communication. It's a horn that they blow. And the guy explained to the person who was doing the documentary, or who did the documentary, it was a sign to warn the people that they were coming through and it was okay. I saw red. I saw red. I felt steam coming to my ears, steam coming to my nose, to my mouth, and anywhere else where steam can come from. Because I thought to myself, you stupid. I can't tell you the word that I called him. People have companies, have businesses, multinational corporations that are wealthy. They have trade secrets. Documents are private. Information undisclosed. Different agencies and organizations within Euro-America have their privacy laws. Even if you're working somewhere and you see illegal activities taking place and you become the whistleblower, you could get in trouble. You might have to run away, even though laws are in place to say those things are legal. If you declare those things, you might very well find up yourself in prison with some huge prison sentence for talking. Pretty much like what I'm doing right now. Giving away secrets. Music industry has their secrets. The movie industry has their secret. When you talk about governments, there are these secure locations where people have to be vetted and super vetted and extraterrestrial vetted before they can come or have access to these kinds of information. Why? Why is it okay for somebody else to have their secrets, to value their secrets, to guard their secrets, to secure their secrets? And Black people are so dumb. Now, the woman nanny that I admire so much, after these people from England tried to take her out, and she would use her powers, sometimes they said she used her butt to stop bullets and all of that stuff. I don't know, but she would decimate the British military. She would always save one to go back and tell them, send some more. Okay, she had her secrets. They think she was going to meet with the British people and say, oh, this is what I'm doing. Here's how it works. No. So the man in the documentary found out all the secrets. And I am telling you today that if something were to happen to my little island, Jamaica, tomorrow, foreigners would know every crevice and every corner there would be no hiding place for Black people. No hiding place. And yet, right in the city that I live, there are many secret places, many underground places, many places that you and I will never know. There are guarded secrets, place for an escape, for the wealthy, for the powerful, for the privileged. And we don't have a corner in our country of Jamaica. We don't have a rock. We don't have a tree. We don't have a hill. We don't have a river. We don't have any place that is left secure to say if we were to be invaded, if some terrestrial, extraterrestrial being were to come out of the air and try to decimate our people, there'll be no place to hide. That's what makes me angry. That's what pisses me off. You got no trade secrets. Everything we do, I'm having a conversation at this table with somebody. You and I are from Jamaica. There is another person from who cares? Adam said, what a guan. How you spend the weekend? The person that I just said that to, the Jamaican, turns to the other person from wherever and says, oh, you know what she just said? She real ass. All of a sudden feel obligated to go and explain what I just said to some other person who didn't even see her. Don't see her, don't know, don't care, don't give two F's. Go explain it to the other person because we always want to be seen and heard. Come here, come look at, oh, under this rock. If you climb under this rock and you go 2 feet down and you turn left, there's a hiding place. You want to see it? Come see it. Oh, I have some marijuana. The best high-grade marijuana. Come here. It's up in the hill. Turn left, 4 corners over. Look below. You'll see the kush. What a set of poppy show. What a set of bongo. So, when we hear that Black people in Africa took our people and sold into slavery, I've got no choice but to believe it's true. Come, welcome. Welcome to my abode. Take and eat, sleep, and be merry. And when you wake up in the morning, you find a gun to your head and a Bible in your hand. They told all their secrets gladly. So I should spend my time just blaming you and you and you and this one and that one. Where is your responsibility in this whole thing? Oh, come see what we got here. Oh, here's my $1,250 watch. Here's my whatever. Come check out my haul. Meantime, we got shit. We don't got nothing. I live in a stinking basement apartment. And the sad part about it is the stinking basement apartment that I live in it costs $1,100 a month. I'm not going to move. I hate it, but I'm not going to move because I'm not paying any more than that. My $1,100 in this beautiful space, country, gets me a stinking basement apartment. Live in somebody else's cellar. Am I complaining? Yeah, I'm right, I'm complaining, but I'm not moving from here until I either move out of this country or move into my own house. And they're making it very difficult for me to have a house in this country. These things are deliberate. These high costs, these prices, house prices that are ridiculous, a really stinking, rundown, dirty house with all kinds of problems, structural damages are costing $1 million in the city. That's deliberate. And when I buy that house, I could never sell that house for $1 million. This is just a random rant. So I don't live in some fairy tale dream house. I don't care how people come out and say all the right nice things. They don't want me to come out and ahead. I'm filled with debts, trying to keep up. I have had jobs in the past. I worked for British Airways, and I was taking from my savings to make my rent money. Prestigious British Airways, and kept being told, stay, just hold on and stay because you're going to travel around the world and you will uh, not have to pay more than 10% of the fare. And I'm thinking, okay, seduce me with this fake thing about traveling around the world. When one, I have to travel on standby. It's one thing to be on standby when you're leaving here, when you live here, get stuck in Japan and Africa. And knowing me, I'm going to be everywhere, trying to come back home and can't. So things are presented to us. It looks so nice and pretty and beautiful. Just don't forget me. I don't care, people, how I look. If I look shitty today, I don't care. I thought of putting on my makeup and look. I'm just tired of playing the bullshit. Tired of, looking all pretty and acting like everything is good. Everything is not good. Everything is not good. Not just with me. And I'm just not interested to play that game. Posing off like all is well, because all you do is set yourself up for more failure, and you get people to come and terrorize you with all their needs and their wants, and their situation is sometimes better than yours. I'm not interested to impress anybody. This is where I live. I don't love it, but I'm not trying to rush out of it now. I'm trying to build. I want something more for myself. I want something better for myself. But I'm trying to say that in order for us to get better for ourselves and our children, we can't continue to just give away all our secrets. We can be cordial and hospitable to other people. Some people are hospitable to us, some people are polite to us, but that doesn't mean that they're opening doors for us to achieve anything else but subsistence living. How many of us have our own homes? Those of you who do, bless you. And most of the people that I know who have their own homes, they've had to sell these homes. Most of these individuals who have their own homes now, they have to live in the workplace, have 2, 3 jobs. They have no quality life. We're not all out here in the foreign space and the foreign land, everything wonderful, everything good. And what our family members back home sometimes don't understand is that it's hard for us just as it is for you. And some of us are building, trying to say one day when it's time for us to retire, we want to go home, and we trust people with our money, we trust people, with our life savings, and they mess us up, as is my case. Can't just dwell on that, but I can't forget it either. We give away all our secrets. Why? For what reason? And when people come and make it seem like they're interested in your culture, they don't care about your culture. They just want to know your secrets so they can use it against you. Not celebrating thing. In fact, sometimes you're bringing it to show how wonderful and how powerful they are. And we have not changed. Secrets are good. Secrets are good. They preserve history and tradition. The only secret I regret that I don't know is that of the Maroons, Nanny, and Paul Bogle, and individuals who knew Obia. For those of you who are Christian, all your sensitivity level is going to be turned up right now. Obia. Yeah. Well, they call it Obia. Some people say Santeria. Some people say Voodoo. Oh, yes, all these things. Obia. Obia, that makes you so nervous. And when you look on TV, the movies that we watch, the things we see, you go into business places and you see signs and symbols. They're witchcraft. Witchcraft is what they use against Black people. They went to Africa and studied our African spirituality, most of which was used for healing the people. No, greed was more. They were not motivated by greed. They were not trying to find ways to get wealth through evil means. They were pretty much using natural remedies, looking at the position of the sun, understanding, the body and the animals and nature. Individuals went to Africa and took and learned, I should say, they were taught these traditions. Now they use it and they're rich and they control you. You spend your money in some of these places with these high-end things. Oh, sorry, I don't have one of those bags, but you know. Here's my Gucci bag. Or no, Gucci's not great, right? Fendi or what the hell? Tell me one of the name of the fancy bags. Oh yeah. This one here is $10. So it wouldn't qualify. This same bag, you stick one of those designer label on it and call it whatever is the in thing, and you spend thousands of dollars. That's witchcraft. Witchcraft they use on you. And when you black people hear about, you know, African remedies, when I go on the internet, I see people practicing witchcraft, mostly to hurt other people, not black people. They demonized your stuff, use it to trap you, build wealth. Think all this rich, super rich lifestyle that some of these people have. And I'm not talking about black people, because every time black people are rich, you start saying that they're demonic and they're doing this, blah, blah, and they're in Illuminati. Some of these companies that you work for, they worship the devil, what you call the devil, the dark forces. But that's another topic. In the link or in a card somewhere in this video, I'll post up Maroon's video. Of course, you got some black people say, oh, thank you so much for this. We're so grateful. Oh, come again. Let me take you and show you our hiding place. You damn fools. You're stupid. Those of you who watch my videos who are subscribed, and you agree with what I'm saying, but you don't want to say anything because, you know, don't want anybody to know that you're watching genuine. There's a footprint. Every video you watch, every channel you subscribe to, there's a footprint. Maybe you should unsubscribe so people don't think you're associated to me. That would be bad for your image. And those of you who don't give a damn, because you know either way, you're screwed. Either way, if you don't learn to love you and accept you and start learning to keep some damn secrets to yourself and stop posing off and stop acting like you're some tycoon when you're just floating on water, you're drowning in debt. Why? Because you work hard and you want better for yourself. Why should you live like you're in hell? Why should you live like a dog or a pauper? So you borrow money, trying to catch up, paying bills, doing this, that, and the other, only to fall deeper and deeper in debt. These things are designed for the purpose to put you in debt, because when you get these so-called credits, you can't use them to buy a house. They don't want you to buy a house. Why you care if I want to use my $20,000 to pay down on a house as opposed to buy 100 bags and designer shoes? These things are not meant to help you and elevate you, it's to put you in poverty and keep you a perpetual slave and hostage and bondage. So this is my house. I'm not paying a dime more for rent. Not one more penny. So I'm just going to have to figure it out. And for my 6 feet something husband, he's just going to have to duck under some spaces. I don't care what you think about me. I'm not here to make friends. Nobody tried to make me a friend or offer friendship to me. Nowhere that I went. It was all superficial. And when it was time for somebody to go, I was the one. I would always be the fall guy. I would always be the one that's sacrificed. If I have my secrets, I'm not sharing it with you. And in my household, not everybody is welcomed. Not even some black people. Because on the weekend when I sat and I watched, I was disgusted at what I saw. It felt nice to be in a room with all these beautiful black people, but they're so distant from each other. Not good. Be blessed, African people. Live and let live. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. And if you don't learn the lesson, it will be repeated. Be blessed, African people. Think on these things.